Hi, I am Nubian, and I'm just here to say that I am not a licensed physician or doctor or anything of that sort. Everything that you see in my videos is things that I practice on myself or guinea pig on myself through spirit or research that I find on internet and other sources. So again, consult with your doctor and also listen to your body for any signs that anything may be wrong or not the right regimen for you. Also, I just wanted to say and touch bases on that any of the products used in my videos, I am not a paid spokesperson or anything of that sort. So these videos are not sponsored. These are just products and regimens that work for me in the order that I use them in. So again, make sure that you're just listening to your body and consulting with the right people that you need to consult with to further go along in your journey. Because what might be right for one person might not be right for you, but the knowledge is still here. All right, thank you. And thank you for watching my video. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for viewing. All right, Melanin Nation, Melanin Gang, Melanin Poppin', Melanin taking over the world, period. Hey you guys, it's your girl, I am Nubian Customs, and I'm just coming here today to talk to y'all about how week 6 has been going, how I plan to prep for week 7, and a little bit of history and background for my new subscribers and everything like that, and also for anyone who has been on my journey but need to get a little bit caught up and don't want to watch all the videos. So this is just a little bit of peep on what's been going on with everything. Also, be on the lookout for this hair tutorial. All right, ciao. Right now, see me get what right now. Hell yeah, won't stop right now. All of my old hey. Okay, so it's like 11:15 or so, and I just got to work. I took my Serrapeptase around like 9:30 this morning, so I still probably won't eat till like around 12:30 or after 12:30 or so, because I like to give it about 3 hours, at least a good 3 hours. Last night I did a tampon. I didn't leave in all night because I ended up switching my tampon. So when I got out the shower, I didn't look at my mouth. I'm gonna take a shower here. I'm gonna get out the shower and I'm gonna put on one of my Natural Care pads. That's what it looks like. When you open up the box, it's gonna come in a plastic bag. You just rip that open and then they're packaged like this. The panty liners doesn't come in a plastic bag, they just inside of the box or whatever. This is the Serrapeptase that I take, which is the highest potency. I think everything that I'm taking is at the highest potency that you can take it. So, and the only thing I have to do is when I get out the shower, I did fill in my locker last night and take my AM. So, week 6 is looking real good. Last night I took the women's enzyme. I didn't have any complications or anything. Nothing hurted my stomach or nothing like that. So I think everything went good with that. The only thing is that I did end up eating. I had took it and I ended up eating like a couple hours later. But it was just like a McChicken and a fry from McDonald's, like nothing uber crazy or whatever. Then, I took my Serrapeptase so honey. I just took 1 instead of 2 because I am on my cycle. So I didn't want to, strain my body too much from putting like too much in my body at one time. Because, like I said, I've been not doing so good with taking everything. And then introducing that new stuff into my body. Which I normally do sage products and stuff like that. But while I was in the car, I did a meditation like that. Because I do have crystals and stuff in my car. So I kind of did it that way instead. And here's some of the crystals I have in my car. This is an amethyst, pyrite, and I'm not really sure what the name of this one is. So don't give me the line, y'all, but I keep them in my car. When I decided to put them in my car, these was the ones that had called and talked to me. So I just leave these in here. And they always get charged by the moon and by the sun. So that's all good. So I'm going to go ahead and get here and go to work. Oh, also, This is the last little bit of the aloe vera drink. If it focuses, you can kind of see where it is there. It's not really that much. I'm gonna go ahead and drink the rest of this when I take my other meds. And this stuff works wonders. I think from taking that probiotic and taking this is what got me to be able to go every day, because at first I was not going every day. I really think that helped. I think it just gives you like a little bit of gas and stuff like that, but other than that, like, everything's been fine. I just want to try to go more earlier in the morning instead of like more like around this time, because it's mainly like around the time that I go. That's why I take my shower late, because I don't like to get in the shower and then have to go, even though I know that's like TMI, but it just makes more sense to do all that first. So yeah, and today I'm gonna try to drink some of the Yogi Detox tea. I got the peach one. So when I get off of work, because I should get off of work today, I'm gonna try to go get some of that. And when I finally do eat, I'm gonna take one of these, because you're supposed to take this before. That's how my Friday is going. And I just got my scarf on because I still got those rollers in my hair. So I finished like the tutorial today, probably. And yeah. Alright, ciao. Okay, y'all. So it's like working its way to 12:30 or so. I just got done eating. So I have my probiotic, my maca root, 2 papaya, and folic acid. Check this out. This is just the aloe vera drink. And I had me a big tall glass of water. I'm gonna drink another one of these. So I think that's like the equivalent to like 2 cups. And I had drank another cup of water this morning, so I got my water. And I did finally take tampon out and switch over to my pad. I'm just gonna sit here for a little bit to let everything run out a little bit more after taking these meds. I'm sorry, I've had my head so wretched, but now this itch so bad. But yeah, so because this is about right here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and dip it down. I could have tried to save it for tomorrow, but it's like, let's go ahead and drink it. So I finished that. When I go home, I think I'm about to just, I'm in the mood of doing like a lot of prepping. So I'm probably going to do some prepping for y'all today. So I'll check back in with y'all a little bit later. I'm supposed to get off early today. Alright, y'all. Okay, Melanin Gang. So I've been asleep damn near all day. I really feel like doing vitamins and everything, trying to clean out my body, had me super, super tired, because I did take my Serrapeptase at 9:30 this morning. I didn't eat until like about 12:30. I just ate some sandwiches, some chips, and drank like a lot of water. Then I went to sleep like around 1 o'clock, and I did not wake up until about 7. Then I took my shower and everything. I finished my little flex ride tutorial for y'all, so be on the lookout for that. And this is what it looked like. sun with flex rods and everything. And so I took my black seed oil and my hemp oil just before I left out, and I got my refrigerated medicine with me. I'm gonna take that after I eat. I'm gonna go give me some Cadobas. And after I eat and everything, take that way. Everything's still regulated. I'm still debating on this party tomorrow and how I want to do everything. Being that I am on my cycle, it's a lingerie party, and I'm starting on these supplements. It's like, on top of, I have not been budgeting the best. Like, I don't know what the fuck I've been doing with my money. So, even though that had nothing to do with this video, but getting your body in order it's tad expensive, but it's not expensive. It's just you gotta buy stuff in moderation, and it does alter your lifestyle a little bit. It makes you think about, okay, do I really want to do this or not? This and that. So, I just be with y'all tomorrow in the morning because I got to be to work at 9. So when I wake up first thing, like around 7:45, I'm gonna take my Serrapeptase and try to remember to bring something with me to eat. That way, around 12 or so, when I'm at work, I can take my probiotic because I'm supposed to eat food with it, and take my other AM meds. And then I can leave this medication in the car because I don't want to leave it at my boyfriend's house because that's just too far out the way. I'm just going to put it in the car in the morning. That way, I'll have it, and it's kind of cool here, so it's not gonna mess up my medicine or anything. Like, it's super hot because it is October 4th, so it's been like in the 40s and 50s and stuff here. I live in Michigan, so all right, Melanin Gang, good night. Love you, child. Okay, you all. So today is Saturday, September 5th. Yeah, Saturday, September. It's not no September. It's October 5th. I mean, yeah, I'm so fucking crazy. Okay, so I ended up taking my other raw women's vaginal health care last night again. So everything went good with that as well. I did notice that my stomach started hurting like real late at night. And I had to go to the bathroom because I wasn't able to go earlier in the day. So I guess it finally came like around 12 o'clock that night. So after I went to the bathroom and everything, my stomach stopped hurting. So then I ate again, and then I ended up taking my other one. And this morning when I got up, I took the Serrapeptase. I took my AM meds, but I did not take my probiotic because I was at work at the hotel and it wasn't nothing to eat. So I didn't end up taking that one. But then tonight I'm supposed to go to a party, so I'm not sure if I'm going to take my PM meds because I don't want to, unless I take them like now, super early, so that way if I do start drinking around 9 o'clock, like they already in my system, because they for hormones. Most of them is anyways. It's my Kelp and my maca roots and my Biotin. Yeah, Kelp, Papaya, maca root, and Biotin pills. So I don't know like that. But as of right now, I'm about to just put my flex rods back in here real quick. So when I get in the shower and stuff, they don't fall anymore. Because like I said, this hair holds a curl, but it falls out pretty. Yeah. Whatever. So yeah, I'm just looking a little crazy because, like I said, I just got off of work. Dude, but alright, y'all. Oh, that's what I want to tell y'all. Last night also, yeah, it was By the time I had to go to the bathroom and stuff like that, I had passed a cyst. It was popped. And I noticed that my cycle did start coming on a little bit heavier after it did pop. Um, so I'm gonna insert pictures of it. It's kind of like when a balloon pops, like how it's a large piece and then it has like little specks and stuff. And then today, it wasn't no large piece, but it was like little specks. And this is like the skin stuff I be telling y'all to be coming out, but it's way darker. So I'm gonna insert some of those pictures. So again, this is a TMI video. Most of my videos are probably gonna be TMI because we're talking about health, we're talking about PCOS, we're talking about the JJ here. Okay, so it is what it is. So again, like, share, comment, subscribe if you're going through something like this. Know somebody who's going through something like this, or just want to get self-knowledge, self-care, self-tips for any future, run-ins that you may have, or for other people in your, circles and groups and things of that nature. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Please, please, please. Any new subscribers, fellow subscribers, thank you for joining and following the Helena Nation movement. All right. Ciao. Hey y'all, so it is Sunday night and I just wanted to come talk to y'all a little bit about yesterday and everything. So, I can't remember if I recorded or not. So yesterday I did take the Serrapeptase in the morning before I had went to work, and I took my AM meds and everything. But I did not take my probiotic because I didn't have lunch at work, and I didn't take my nighttime meds because I knew I was going to be drinking at the party. So I didn't take my nighttime meds or my including my raw supplement as well. So today is Sunday. I didn't wake up until 3 because I had really, really bad cramps and stuff, and I was just tired from the party because I stayed up uber late. So I didn't take my morning meds until around 5 o'clock or so. But I didn't take my Serrapeptase because I took a what's that, Pepto-Bismol this morning to settle my stomach and everything, and whatever excess liquor was in there. But I did take my probiotic and I took my AM meds and I ate some pizza and stuff. I'm gonna take my raw supplement tonight when I take my nighttime meds. I'm just waiting a little bit until later. I probably won't take that until about 11 o'clock or so. It's only just now about to be 9. So I want to make sure that I eat my last meal and stuff again before I actually take that. Also, last night I slept with nothing on. I just slept on a towel, let everything air out. I have been passing more cysts. They're kind of smaller, and then it's more the little tiny flake pieces as well. So I'm thinking that the supplements are really cleaning everything out, because prior to taking all my supplements and stuff, I would pass this, but it would be one cyst and then really nothing there. Since I've been taking my supplements this whole period, I've been passing different sizes of cysts and everything. So like I said, detoxing is really a big part of this whole journey that I'm doing. And just eliminating the whole just infected parts in my body, while still trying to learn about and maintain my other health with my kidneys and my liver and just other stuff as well, because all of that plays a part in overall gut health as well. So even after this, I think I'm still just gonna take probiotics on a regular basis. Also, I wanted to talk about the spotting. Even though I always had issues with my cycles and things like that, I feel like the spotting now is coming from the actual supplements, the muscle and stuff, because I did notice when I first was taking it, I didn't have all these other supplements with the micro, and it had tweaked with my period a little bit. And they were to where I could clock when they would come on, but I had stopped taking the supplement, and then when I started back taking it again, that's when it's like it'll come on around the same time but never the same day. And I had went a little while without taking my supplements, as you've seen on my journey that I've been posting. So I think when I started back taking them, that's what made my period come on early instead of I would be coming on just now, which today is the 6th, instead of coming on the 2nd like I did and having post spotting before. So yeah, and I also noticed that it does alter with my breast size and my womanly figure and things like that, because I've been going up and down with my weight. So I can kind of tell. And also when I take the macro supplement, even when I went up in the dose, I can tell because it makes my breast tender or whatnot. So I feel like I can feel it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. So I'm not too alarmed by any of those side effects or anything like that. I have been feeling like some of my PMS symptoms, as far as like the nauseous and the cramps and everything, because the cysts are popping at a chronic rate, I feel. So it's like putting a lot of trauma on my body. And also with taking that raw supplement, I was knocked out the next day. What was that? I took it Thursday. And then that Friday when I went to work, I took a nap around like 1 o'clock. I didn't wake up till 7 o'clock. And then when I went back to sleep, I think I still went to sleep early. I went back to sleep like at 11. I didn't stay up past 12. Like, I was tired. Like, I feel like my body was working so hard. So, also when I go take my raw supplement tonight, I will remove the tampon. I just wear a regular pad throughout the night so that everything can flush out how it's supposed to by itself. And it was something else I was gonna say, but this thing just cut out and it made me totally forget what I was gonna tell y'all. But alright, well y'all have a good night. I'm gonna try to edit some of these videos so nothing is too long. Alright, ciao. Hey Melanin Nation gang. I'm just now getting off of work or whatnot. Excuse my hair, so I ain't combed it today. But today is October 8th. It is Tuesday. I just wanted to come talk about my supplements and stuff again. So I've been doing real good with my pill logger. I just accidentally took Saturday's medicine the other night for I think Sundays or whatever. But for the most part, I took all my medicines besides my nighttime medicine for Saturday night, and that's because I went to that party. And I only took Serrapeptase, I want to say 3 days out of week 6. And I took black seed oil in the morning since last Wednesday. It's about to be Wednesday again. I think I took it like 2 or 3 times. So one of them times I took it when I got off of work, and then the other 2 times I took it like in the morning or something like that. It was something weird. It was like sporadic, like not at the same time. Them 3 days I did take the black seed oil. And then I only did the tampon oil pack. It was, I want to say, like the second day my period had came on, and I haven't done that one since. And the reason why I haven't done the penny liner oil pack since then is because I noticed with taking this raw vaginal care supplement that it is making the cysts pop at a rapid rate. So I don't need to do the oil pack with taking that probiotic or whatnot. So that's just how I've been doing that. I'm supposed to be going off by tomorrow because it has been 7 days, but as everybody knows, if you've been watching my channel, PCOS means irregular periods, which means never same amount of days, never the same time it comes on, spotting before periods. Sometimes you have 2 periods in 1 month, sometimes you don't have a period at all. Like, it's just all over the place, just a hot mess. So, hopefully, with taking all these supplements, next month I should be able to come on properly. And then also, I always notice like at the end of the year, because a lot of the months have like 31 days and stuff, my period always gets jacked up because I don't know. It's something about the way the days is and everything like that. So I don't know. And I also notice along with passing and cyst, like I know it's TMI, but like the this stuff gives you so much gas. Like, it's not even funny. So I don't know if it's like just the gas from me just being from my PMS and from being on my cycle, or it's from the regular like gut probiotic, or it's from the vaginal probiotic. But out of one of these medications, something got your girl with like the most gas. And then like when I do get cramps, like they're super mild. It's like no sharp pains or constantness. It just be like for a little while, and it feel like gas cramps. Maybe because I know guys. And then I know it's like if I do go to the bathroom, like I feel like I gotta go to boo boo, but I don't have to take a bowel movement. It really be that assist pop. So I don't know if I'm put all these videos together. You'll see like by the time you'll see this video if they're together or not. But I done took pictures and everything of some of the cysts that have passed, and I also took one of the one that passed this morning. Some of them I didn't take pictures of because my phone wasn't right there and then and there, or it was just like a whole bunch of tiny like speckles parts. Like I'm gonna insert this one picture. You're gonna see what I'm talking about when I say speckles. I kind of describe it to like a balloon popping, and like when it be like the little partial parts like that or whatnot. Also, I noticed that the color has been changing rapidly as well. So I don't know. Again, if it's like the cyst popping or if the cyst is still whole or something inside of there, because I really didn't dissect them like that or anything, because to me they look pretty much popped in the way my stomach and everything was feeling, because I did have some nausea, but I didn't have any throwing up. And if you see any of my previous videos, I used to get prescribed Solfran and muscle relaxers and everything, and pain pills for my periods, because they used to be so bad. Especially when I first got diagnosed back in like, what was it, like 2013, 2014 or so, because I was in my early 20s when I got diagnosed with this. However, I've been dealing with cysts since I was 11, but I didn't start having PMS symptoms as far as cramping and the back pain, breast pain, and all of that until um I had the history with birth control, which I started birth control when I was about like 15, and I finally completely stopped when I was about 19. And I feel like it jacked up my body even more. So that's not here or there. I'm still just doing a little bit more research at the moment. On if I want to do the Vitex or not, because I know the Vitex, it says it's gonna tweak with your period as well, and the metformin is already tweaking with my period. On top of, like I said, I can notice the increased size in my breasts and my hips and my butt and stuff. And though that week that I didn't take my medicine, I think it was like a week and a half or something like that, when I was real choppy with my medicine or was only taking certain ones and things like that, I could tell when it decreased and stuff like that, or like the increase in stuff in my appetite and in my sleep pattern as well. It's been kind of fluctuating with that between my probiotics and my hormone supplements, because most of the supplements I am taking is just for hormone balancing. Um, but yeah, other than that, it's like so far so good. I just really hope my period does not last like I'm just ready for this month to be off. Like, tomorrow's gonna be Wednesday. At least by Friday, like, please just let it be all the way gone. Like, please, just please, like. And that's another reason why I didn't take the Serrapeptase, because Serrapeptase is a blood thinner, and I like to take it just to get my body help with stripping everything. So that's why I think I took the Serrapeptase like 2 or 3 days out of this whole week as well. I and I'm still debating if I want to take that outside of not being on my cycle, because for the last 2 3 months I only been taking the Serrapeptase while being on my cycle. If I would have took the Serrapeptase how they recommended me to take the Serrapeptase, I would have been done with the whole bottle because it's a 3 month supply. However, I just decided like what works for me and my body and my symptoms and things like that. So that's why I always say, when you get your supplements or do your research and stuff like that, take what resonates with you, store the other knowledge in another place in your brain or however you need to do it, and then do what works and coincides with you. You have to listen to your body. This is more than what physically meets the eye. It's, we're going internal here. So you just gotta always keep that in mind. But yeah, and I've been doing good with my natural care products. I haven't had to go get no regular tampons or anything from the store, because I know last time I ended up running out and I had to go to the store and buy the stuff that I don't like or prefer not to really use like that. So far so good with that. I have about 4 or 5 regular pads left. I have like 2 3 panty liners left, and I have a couple tampons left. I want to say I have like 6 or 7 tampons left or something like that. So I'm gonna try to make that work. Like I said, hopefully, I'm just gonna try to drink a whole bunch of water for real, for real. But I'm definitely gonna keep taking that raw probiotics for the vaginal care. Like, I really, really feel like that's what's helping these cysts pop and flush down the toilet. Like, amen. Like, they're not in my body. My doctor's appointment, my consultation is coming up in a couple of days, like in about a week and a half or so. So yeah, I'm excited about that. And hopefully I can give me a good OV and stick with that OV, because the reason why I say I really wasn't never scheduled OB is because, for one, I go to a residency. If and you know what a residency is, it's like a basic hospital, but they have their own clinic in there. and but the doctors change because they're still going through med school or just graduated, and they're just waiting to get placed and get better jobs and stuff like that. So they place them there until they transfer to wherever they're gonna go. So I done explained this story 700 million times. So that's why I feel so comfortable telling my testimony and stuff on here. And like I said, the way my life is, there's no way in possible hell that I would be able to remember all of this and come tell y'all, because there would just be no way. I'm gonna forget something. So, like I said, I'm gonna stay where now I feel comfortable enough to come to y'all and tell y'all this. So, when I first got diagnosed with my PCOS, this was at my residency, and I was in my early 20s. And I found out because I think I kept going to the emergency room for vomiting and stomach pain and having excessively long periods, and they ended up telling me to go to my regular doctors and get checked out. And that's when I ended up getting prescribed on Tylenol 3s, Zofran, and I forgot the name of the muscle relaxer, but it was some type of muscle relaxer, because I also was in an accident and it was coinciding with that as well, and for my back pain. And they also prescribed me Narco. So I was balancing taking all of that, and And then for my PCOS, once they found out I had PCOS, I took a diabetic test and all of that. I wasn't diabetic, none of that. But the test came back out I had PCOS. So they prescribed me on metformin. I was supposed to take 3 pills 3 times daily with food or without food, depending on how my body takes it. Whatever. I forgot the milligrams. I think I still have the prescription at home. Like I said, this was back in like 2013, 2014. But I just always kept the medication just in case if I wanted to use it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was kind of against taking pharmaceuticals. So, long story short, I didn't even end up taking the medicine past 2 weeks because the medicine made my stomach like so sick to my stomach. Just like when I was taking the birth control, they had to keep switching my birth control because I kept throwing up. Like, my body was rejecting it. So I finally just told the doctor, like, you know what, fuck this shit. I'm not taking this. I'm not taking birth control. Like, do y'all have anything natural? Of course, everybody look at me like I'm stupid. Like, what does she mean by natural? Like, natural. Like, point me to somebody who can tell me something that makes some sense. Nobody could do that. But they said they're going to send me to a specialist. So, this is like about 2 years later. They end up sending me to a specialist. So, it's like about 2016 now or something like that. Yeah, because it's 2019 now. So, yeah, this is about like 2016 or so. 2015, yeah. So, end up going to see this man, which I'm like, I'm not against nobody and their practicing and whatever like that. You went to school, however. We do not have the same body parts. That's like me going to school saying that I want to teach men something about their body and I don't have those body parts. It would never make sense. The things that they experience, that's like a woman can't raise a man like how a man can teach a man how to be a man. You feel me? Just like a man can't teach a woman how to be a woman. Only a woman can, you know what I'm saying? Just basic common fucking sense shit. So, okay, so I go see him. He checks me out. He really doesn't say as much. Again, just throws a prescription at me. And that's when they prescribe me this lactone or something like that, which I still have the medication at my house for that one too. So, sorry, I just keep looking over here because I'm waiting on my man to get done doing what he doing, and then all these traffic and stuff, so I'm sorry. So, they prescribed me lactone, or however the fuck you pronounce that, and I'm sorry I'm cussing right now, like, I think I'm just PMSing or something, but so, because I kept telling them, like, okay, so if y'all don't have anything natural, I'm like, y'all give, trans people and stuff hormones and all that all the time, or is there a diet regimen or anything like that? Like, these folks act like they couldn't tell me anything. And I'm like, I feel like that's so unfair. Like, how could you give somebody hormones or help them, you know what I'm saying, with a whole situation? They're not even that gender, but you're telling somebody who is that gender that you can't even help them at all. Like, all you can do is throw these medications at them, and it's making them sick. And it's like, oh, if that don't work, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I feel like that's so bold. Anywho, so I think I tried the medication. I think you're supposed to take that twice, like once in the morning and once at night or something like that. And you're supposed to take that with food. Again, my body rejected it. So at this point, I just was like, F it. And here and there, I just kept tweaking my diet and finding out like little detox regimens here and there. Since will pass here and there, but nothing consistent or anything like that. And then within these couple years of time, I had one period, 2 months in a row, where it lasted 4 days. And outside of that, I never had a period like that again. Like, if I could get a period back like that and be healthy with no cysts, no nothing, like, whew, there is a God, okay? Like, I will be ecstatic, okay? Like, 4 days. That's like the day you come on and the little weird day in that. Yes, I will be excited. So, but yeah. So, and outside of that, my periods have been 9 days or longer. That's all I know. Like, for me to have a 7-day period is awkward. Like, it's done happened before. Like, don't get me wrong, it's been more normal for that to happen than a 4-day one. However, like, my normal period for me is 9 days or longer. Like, and I'm just trying to get to a point where it's like I don't have no cyst on my ovaries. I know what's going on with my lining and stuff like that, because I feel like I really never got that checked out fully or anything like that. Because, I am getting, a little bit older and stuff like that, and I just want to be knowledgeable about my body, not just what I assume. Because, like I said, like, we're all put here on this planet, you know what I'm saying? Two brains work together. So I'm going to take what I feel like makes sense that they're telling me and then do the rest of my own research. Just like they do their research. And with a whole other half and just tell whoever the fuck they want to tell, or they don't specialize in that. I can't just always just judge and be like, oh, these doctors is just all about wanting to throw medication in your face and all that, because it is some doctors out there that really want to help, but certain fields it's not their specialty. So it's like, how can they educate me on something that's not what the fuck they went to school for? So that's just where I'm at with that. So I guess I'll just check back in with y'all Friday, even though I know I'm probably gonna check in before then. Because I always do. Like, I just feel so comfortable in here with y'all. Like, y'all just don't understand. Like, my little bit of followers that I do have, my future followers, like, I'm just that girl next door that's go through the same shit y'all go through. Like, I'm no better, no less than nobody. I'm just here trying to help for whoever want to help themselves. I can't force nobody to do shit. So, Melanin Nation, Melanin Gang, Kings and Queens. Hey, Melanin popping, Melanin taking over the world. Alright. Smooches. Love you. See you later. Ciao. Today is Monday, October 7th. Hey y'all. Okay. Good morning. It is. I'm trying to just flip this way. This light and being so bright up in there. Okay. So hey y'all. Today is Wednesday, October 9th. If y'all don't know me, it's your girl. I am Nubian Customs. Just call me Nubian. However you want to do that. So Kings and Queens, I just want to come talk to y'all. Last night I was being lazy and I did not take my PM med. And then I accidentally took Saturdays for Sundays on accident on some weird stuff. I don't know. So then I just got Thursday left and today. So I'm going to take my AM. And I did take my raw supplement for, I'm just on the computer logging in and stuff. I did take my raw supplement for the vaginal care though last night. I just didn't take my pill logger one. Also, I dug up that medicine for y'all. And it was the metformin and the lactone. And I found something super, like, just odd about this medication, which is another reason I'm like, what the fuck? And I also had got prescribed this metformin back in 2015 as well, but I stopped taking it. But the doses was a little bit different. So this one was from 7/18/18. And this is when I got prescribed to that, not prescribed, but what's it called? Referred to the specialist or whatever out in the yonders where I live at. And this was the metformin HCl 500 milligrams PO tablet. Take 1 tablet by mouth once daily with breakfast. 3.7 refills before 7/17/18. So I don't know if they were supposed to give me all of these at one time, but they just only gave me one or what? Because I'm like, how is that the same date as the date that you prescribed it to me? On top of the fact, it says where it expires is the same date for the date they gave it to me. Odd. Okay, so and the lactone is the same way. They gave me this. Where am I reading this from? Oh, okay. I see. So they gave it to me on 7/17, and I gotta get those refills before 7/17/18. Okay, because I'm like, that is just odd. So it's the lactone 100 milligrams PO tablet. Take 1 tablet by mouth once daily. So I'm just like, but I never ended up taking them. It's like most of the medication is still in there. Like, and it's 2019, so there's no way in hell I'm about to take this medicine because it's expired. And some of the pills is a little bit foggy and for some reason. So I'm just like, with that. And then, as far as my cycle stuff, I didn't have any more cyst pop or nothing yesterday besides like earlier in the day, but in the night I was good. I can tell that it's trying to go off, so I should be all the way off by Friday for sure, if not tomorrow or tonight. This is like equivalent to 2 cups of water, if not a little bit more. So I'm gonna go ahead and smash this and try to flush my body out. I was thinking about taking a Serrapeptase, but I didn't end up taking it because I just tried to test my grandma's food, and you can't eat when you take that. So I'm just gonna leave that alone for right now. But I am gonna take my AM meds, and then I'm gonna try to find something to eat and take my regular daily probiotic. So when my cycle goes off, I'm just gonna be taking the pill logger, my raw vaginal care, and I'm still gonna take my probiotic because my doctor's appointment is coming up, and then that way I can figure out a date to go further with that. And I shouldn't have no more period for the rest of the month, so I shouldn't see one until next month. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, also this morning I noticed that my body was hurting so bad, which is another sign that I know that my cycle is probably 9 times 10 going off, on top of how it looked and everything on tampon and stuff. I ended up taking off my tampon last night, and I just slept with a panty lining, and the way my flow was, it wasn't nothing super crazy. So I'm like, hallelujah, thank God, I'm ready for this to go. This period was like doing the most. It ain't like the worst one I ever had, but it's like been a bad one that I haven't had in a while. So I'm just over it, you know. If you haven't seen my video yet, it's their TMI. So pretty sure by the intro of this video, you decided to keep on watching. This is what we're talking about. Yeah, but other than that, everything's been all good. Everything. Still no allergic reactions to nothing. Nothing making my stomach upset or anything like that. The most that just happened is I just have a bowel movement more than one time in the day. Like, other than that, everything's all good. And right now, I'm just gonna finish up doing this little bit of stuff at work, and I keep getting this phrase thrown at me, and I don't want to go too much in detail about it because it's a little bit of like manifestation stuff with that too. So I'm about to just do a little bit of research and look up some stuff like I've been doing all week, and just run some errands and things like that. And you know, everything should be all good. I'm gonna go home today and refill my pill logger. You know, just the same old supplements that I've been taking. If you don't know by now, just go check out some of my other videos. Pretty sure they're kind of repetitive on these supplements that I've been taking because I'm really trying to, you know, get the story out and my journey out with y'all while I'm on the journey. So, kings and queens, see you later. Ciao. Melanin Nation, Melanin Gang, Melanin Papa, Melanin taking over the world. Period. Ah. Hey Melanin Nation, today I am moving with I Customs, and today I'm just here to talk to you about my review for week 6 and how I plan to prep for week 7. So as you all know, I took all my medication I just have tonight for Thursday. I forgot to take it the other night because I was being lazy. And then Saturday night I didn't take it. So, but outside of that was only for the nighttime. Everything else has got took. So I am so proud of myself because for a week and a half I struggled, was struggling. So I've been taking the papaya. This is to elevate your hormones and things like that. I've been taking 2 at night and 2 in the morning and 1 at night or something like that, or 2 at night and 1 in the morning. I can't really remember. I forgot. Yeah, it's 1 at night and 2 in the morning from looking at this pill logger. So I really feel like it's been helping. The video probably isn't up yet. All of these videos probably gonna come out around the same time. But I had a really good but bad kind of period this month because I did have a lot of cysts popping. Period I had prior to this, I only had a few popping. So I really feel like it's the new supplement that I bought to go along with these ones that I've been talking about. Far as the maca and the red berry, I was taking these first before I had start taking the papaya enzyme. I noticed that the maca, it does tweak with my period. It makes my flow come on or not, depending on if I have been taking it or not. And that's what I've noticed with this. And with the red berry supplement, I noticed that it doesn't tweak with my period or anything like that. However, my anxiety and stuff like that has been down a lot. I haven't really been having a lot of that issue. And also the period before this period I really didn't have that many PMS issues. So I think that's these two helping with that. Because I've been taking these for about I've been doing this regimen for about a little over a month now. And I was taking these on and off. I had the maca for like a month before I bought the red berry, so like a month and a half. I was taking these on and off, and I could tell with my periods that it was kind of helping and tweaking with some of the stuff for that. Another one I've been taking is Kelp. This is also to help with balancing hormones and stuff like that. I never took this alone by itself. Along with this, I never took it along by itself. So I really don't know how these work by themselves. But I do know that they help with elevating the hormones and stuff like that. And like I was saying, when I added these to my regimen, it did take away a little bit from the PMS symptoms and things like that. I've been taking the Folic Acid. Everybody knows that I'm not trying to have a child, but however, if it does occur, because I have been talking about it with the person that I'm with, I don't want to have a whole bunch of issues with cysts and not being nutritionally balanced enough and things like that. So I just want to make sure that and also with being that my periods and ovulating and all of that has been out of whack for so long, I just want to help aid with these supplements to get my body back on track. You know what I'm saying? Even, you know, if that makes sense to anybody. Like, I'm trying to explain it without sounding like I'm sounding crazy or anything, but you're, as a woman, your body's supposed to do certain stuff and it's not doing this on its own. So I'm trying to help aid my body in doing what it needs to do naturally and then wean myself off. And then also I just been taking the Biotin hair, skin, and nails because it's just good to just have, you know, a good vitamin or whatnot. I don't have the raw probiotics at this point, but if you've been watching my vlogs and everything like that, you know that I went to the store and I bought the raw vaginal care vitamin that has to stay in the refrigerator. They also have the kind that can be left out or whatnot. I just chose the one that goes in the refrigerator because it had the best quality far as the CFUs, I think is what it's measured by. I can't really remember. And for the price that it was, which I paid $30 for mine in store. I'm not sure how much it cost online. It's probably like a good, probably $5 cheaper because I know Amazon and stuff is always a little bit cheaper. And then I did notice with this cycle, it elevated some of the PMS symptoms, but I didn't have cramping all day. I will only have cramping and fatigue when the cyst was actually either popping or passing. Because I would feel like I would have to have a bowel movement and I would go to the bathroom and then I would notice that a cyst had ruptured or popped or it'd be pieces or something like that. And again, I'm sorry, this is a TMI video because I do talk about women's health care and just health around in general. So I might say words or terms that is just a little bit, you know, TMI for some people, but again, from the intro of this video, you should already know that, so you had your option to click out, and I'm not trying to be insensitive or anything, but I don't want anybody being rude or ununderstanding of my channel as well. So, also with my probiotic, everyone knows, looking at my blogs, that I struggle trying to take this. I bought this about a month ago when I first started doing my vlog journey for this. It came with 30 capsules in there, and this is 25 billion CFUs, and I am down to 18. So I'm close to the halfway mark. I am proud of myself. I just took the one I was supposed to take at noon, but I did eat a little bit snacks here and there, so you can take it with or without food, even though it recommends to take it with food. So it's something on my stomach, so I'm not tripping. I'm just gonna put these back in the box. I'm gonna go ahead and fill up my pill logger. For this round, I wanna bump up my maca to 3 because you can take up to 3 of these a day. And I'm about like almost gone. Like I probably have about like, I would say 20, just a rough estimate. And it came with 100 capsules in here. But like I said, I had this for a little while, and I'm probably going to bump this up to 3. Yeah, because it says take 1 capsule 1 to 3 times daily. So, lately I've just been taking 1 in the morning and 1 at night, along with the raspberry. So I would probably do 2 in the morning and then just do 1 at night. And for the papaya, I probably bump that up to 2 and 2. So that'll be for that for week 7. And I'm still debating on if I want to get the Vitex, because I feel like I'm taking so much stuff. I really probably not gonna do a panty liner oil pack this week. I'm probably gonna wait and chill on that, just see how these supplements play out on their own, as far as like just bumping up some of the, you know, what I have been doing, just trying to introduce my body to everything, and that way by like after my appointment, which is coming up. And I know y'all probably like, this girl keeps talking about this doctor's appointment, but y'all just don't understand. I'm so excited for this doctor's appointment because I've been going through this for so long. So probably after I do that appointment and actually schedule my ultrasound and everything like that is when I will decide if I want the Vitex or not. I've seen some in store. There are some at the stores that I like to go to, and most of those are about starting at $10 and up. So I'm gonna look online and see if I can find it a little bit cheaper. And I also ran into a video a girl was saying about a supplement called Shatavari, if I'm pronouncing it right, and it pretty much do the same thing that Vitex does. And if you don't see something called Vitex in your stores, also look it up under Chasteberry, because it might be under a supplement Chasteberry. See if you can find something that has Chasteberry in it. Other than that, I'm just gonna start looking at my cervical mucus or whatnot to see if I am starting to ovulate and stuff on my own, to be on the lookout for any BV or candida or yeast or anything like that. Being that I am taking that supplement to purge things out of my body still, so I don't know how it's going to affect me. I did go off yesterday. Yo, I was so freaking excited. So I want to say I had second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth. So today's the 10th. So yeah, I had a 9-day period still, but hallelujah, it went off. And I wouldn't mind, you know what I'm saying, having another cycle like that, because I did like that I could visually see that these cysts were popping and passing out of my body. It's just now I have to make sure that they're not multiplying, and really getting back into exercising and a dietary plan that's cutting out a lot of carbs is what my main issue is with doing all of this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fill up my pill logger, fill my phone on the charger because it's beeping at me. And y'all have a good night. All right, y'all. Melanin Nation, Melanin Gang, Melanin Papa, Melanin taking over the world, period. Also, kings, if your queens are going through something like this, tell them to come look at your girl, check out your girl on these videos. Tell them to drop a comment, a like, a subscribe. You too can drop a like, comment, and subscribe. I do other detox things. Anything I talk about detoxing or health wise, men, you guys can do it too, okay, kings? So don't just get discouraged and click out my videos. Like, this knowledge and information is here for a reason. Spirit put this video and this knowledge in my body and the willpower to do this and tell my testimony and be open with my journey with y'all for a reason, okay? So, all right. Good night. Also, I just want to touch bases before I forget. Me and these curls. So my hair is just doing whatever it wants to do right now. But that's not here or there. For people that are new to my channel or my journey and things like that, another thing that I have been taking on and off for the past 3 months is Serrapeptase. I'm just trying to find a regimen that works for me. When I first tried it, I got a little bit discouraged, but then I got a little bit more open into using it. Now when I do use it, I just only use it around the time when I'm on my period. Either I use it the whole time I'm on my cycle, or I only use it 3 days out of my cycle. Again, I just been kind of going back and forth. on days where I'm just feeling a little bit blocked and bloated, or I ate too much of a bad diet and too much junk food and stuff like that, I'll go ahead and take it the next morning as well, because this is going to help break down all that unwanted waste and proteins and scar tissue and any type of mucus blockage, like all that type of stuff. It gets rid of all of that. So, and also I've been taking black seed oil. I put this stuff on everything, in everything, whatever. I don't take it on a daily basis. However, if it's just sitting there and I remember to take it, I'll take it. This past week I have been taking it. This is one of the main oils I use on my tampon packs and my oil packs as well. So I just wanted to come touch bases on that while I remembered as far as my supplements are going. And both of those, that size of black seed oil will run about $30. And also the Serrapeptase, I bought that online on Amazon, and that ran about $25 or so, I want to say. So again, this journey is a little bit pricey here and there, but you can also find a lot of supplements for like $5 and $10 or whatnot. Or like I said, you can go into a store, they might have a sale, like buy one get one half off, or buy one get one free, or buy one get two for half off, or you know what I'm saying. You can make this work for you, because like I said, everybody's regimen is going to be a little bit different. So, all right, you guys, good night. So, I was right. It was about 20 pills. I had 24 exactly. That is so crazy. So, I'm going to have to restock up on some more maca root going into week 8, because I'm not going to have enough. And this is with me doing the 2 in the morning and then 1 at night. So I have my whole logger filled up for this week, and I think, yeah. So Thursday I went ahead and I'm gonna start off with the 2 at, oh, that's for in the morning. Thursday PM. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the 2. That's my Kelp, my Biotin. Oh no, I'm gonna still do the regular. So for tonight, I got just the 1, and then that's my raspberry. So yeah, and in the morning it's my 2 and 2. So yeah. All right, you guys, wish me luck.